No part of the plan.
Here we go. Hello again, my name is Ezra, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Vecna is here, and he is pretty cool. He's got his eye in his hand, or no, that... Yeah, so this is a mechanical hand. What about his eyes? They look normal. Or, I guess it's better to say they both match. Man, he looks really cool. So, I've already read the patch notes, so I kind of already know what he does. But, we're gonna get in and play him. So, first I'm gonna have to level him up. But this is sick. Alrighty then, so... I could level him up a bit more, but I want to save blood points to play as a survivor as well. So, for now, we've just got these perks, and they're just kind of middling, because I got very unlucky with the perk roulette of what perks I got to upgrade. So, I've read his patch notes, but I haven't actually seen him in action. I don't know what his Mori looks like, I don't even know what his power looks like. Also, I'm kind of curious as to what that dagger is. I'm not perfect in my Vecna lore. I know that that's the Book of Vile Darkness, or I'm assuming that that's what that is. And then he's got, like, the eye in the hand of Vecna. But I don't know what legendary knife would be associated with Vecna, or if it's just a generic, super cool magic dagger. So for his perks, we're just going to use his 3 perks. Dark Arrogance is very cool. You vault windows 20% faster, but you get stunned and blinded for 25% longer. So this is our first, like, big trade-off perk. Like, I don't think there's anything else like this in the game, is there? Where, like, you take a negative in exchange for a positive, other than, like, Autodidact, where you hit a good skill check and it regresses it, but after you have enough tokens, it actually, like, sticks it forward, which is a very different thing from what this is doing. This is just a flat number with no work to it. It's pretty cool. And then we have Languid Touch. Whenever a survivor scares a crow within 36 meters of you, they become exhausted. And then we have Weave Attunement, which is when an item is depleted for the first time it's dropped, and you can see the aura of dropped items, and you can see the aura of survivors within 8 meters of dropped items. And if they pick up the item, they suffer Oblivious for 20 seconds. So what this is Franklin Demise's best friend, and now we're going to see a lot of killers running Franklin's Demise. So survivors are just going to stop running items because of this. I've been kicked. Steam went down, not my internet. Steam is just down. We have returned from the dark cloud that is Steam server maintenance. I find it interesting that Vecna isn't just, like, raw stronger than the entity. I'm stalling for a moment because the servers just came back online, so they're going to give it a minute for people to get into the game so that we can find our people to play against. But, I read his bio, because people were interested in how such a powerful, basically a god, is what Vecna is at this point in the lore, and he, like, already travels dimension to dimension seeking power, and literally just conquering dimensions, so, like, we were curious as to how he would be interpreted as entering this realm. And of course, he entered it of his own volition, basically. He found this tome, figured it out, but as he gazed... Yeah, so here it is. He copied what he had learned to a fresh piece of parchment written phonetically. He began to speak the words aloud, and the room darkened, filled with a creeping black fog. He felt himself displacing and going somewhere else. Vecna resisted, incanting memorized spells, holding the fog at bay. Oh, okay, so he was actually capable of resisting. I thought that it was like, he couldn't do it. So as he gazed in the darkness, he felt the alluring energy overcoming him, or coming from it, a despair and evil he could scarcely imagine. A sick curiosity overcame him as he dropped concentration and let the fog take him. So whatever it was, wherever it was, he understood that the only way to harness it was to submit to it. He knew in his cold, unbeating heart that its dark secrets would one day be his. So yeah, he's basically just here to, like, conquer the entity and, like, learn from it.
I shall make this place
as he says. Very cool. Still don't know why he's participating in the trials, but it is what it is. Anyway, oh, I don't have his perks anymore. Right. So his power is pretty cool. He can cast one of 4 different spells. He can use Mage Hand to lift a downed pallet or block an upright pallet for 4 seconds so it can't go down. So he's going to kind of be like... I want to say kind of like Deathslinger, where he like encourages pre-dropping pallets. There's not really anything like Mage Hand for blocking pallets. That's really cool. I don't know how useful it's going to be. And then he has Flight of the Damned, which conjures 5 flying entities that pass through obstacles to injure survivors. So depending on the pathing of those projectiles, that could be really strong. And then Dispelling Sphere, which creates a moving invisible sphere that reveals survivors and temporarily disables magic items. And then he has Fly, which makes him move faster and ignore vaults and pallets. And it said in the patch notes that was for crossing large quantities of the map rapidly. So we'll see how good that is, if it's just a map traversal tool or if it's actually going to be useful in Chase. And then he also makes treasure chests that contain magic items that basically just help the survivors. If they equip those magic items, whenever Vecna casts a related spell, their magic item will activate, either revealing the Lich's aura, or revealing the aura of him using his spells, or giving the survivor some kind of haste. And then, sometimes, very rarely, if a treasure chest can contain the hand or eye of Vecna. When picked up and used by a survivor at full health, they cost them a health state, reveal their location with the killer instinct for 3 seconds, and give them a special ability. The Hand of Vecna lets them fast locker entry, teleports a survivor to a further locker. Depending on how that functions, that's really damn cool. And then the Eye of Vecna makes it so when you fast exit a locker, you hide the survivor's aura and you get haste for 12 seconds. So it's probably a very weak, like 3% or 4% haste. But it's not bad. I don't know if it's worth a health state. I don't think the other one's worth a health state either, but it's really damn cool, so I'm willing to let it slide. So we're going to have to get in and play him and see how he feels. And of course, we're bringing the Mori. I'm very excited for this. I do want to see what the new map is, but I don't know what map offering it would be, if any of them, or if it's its own new thing. Oh wow, so this, I'm looking at his add-ons. Vorpal Sword, an injured survivor that enters Dispelling Sphere, screams and gets broken for 60 seconds, but using Mage Hand on a downed pallet breaks the pallet after 3 seconds. Pretty good. Only one has ever crossed me and lived to regret it. What's his name? Is it Karsus? I think it might be Karsus, but it's Vecna's like war general, who is also evil, who had, I'm pretty sure he had the Vorpal Sword, or a Vorpal Sword, that became like a legendary different sword named his sword. And he is he's the one that cut off Vecna's hand, and I think cut out his eye at the same time. And Vecna, of course, lived, because he's built different, but pretty cool. Pretty nifty. Bag of Holding. Oh, so the treasure chests also roll a d20. That's cool. I'm not going to use any add-ons, because I want to see what his power's like at base. I also should have hit ready a while ago, because it's probably going to take some time for us to find some survivors for this. Because everybody's going to want to play the Lich. I'm going to throw on Franklin's Demise, just because it'll make this even funnier. And we at least have 2 people with items. This is one of the most complicated killers they've made, honestly, from the looks of it. That's kind of cool. Okay, so he actually just physically grabs it. That's hilarious. Cast fly, okay. Ah, so that's what the treasure chests look like. Bear trap, huh? What? Oh, it's a mimic! There are mimics! Let's go! They did add mimics! I love that so much. Oh no! That sucks. That was some terrible lag. That sucked. I'm gonna pick her up anyway. Oh, and I can see what survivors have magic items. Okay. That's helpful. Let me zip you up. Alright.
I have just the thing.
Dispelling Sphere. Layla Damned. Mage Hand. Okay, that's cool. Confusing, but cool. His Mage Hand's gonna be a really good item. Or good spell for actually winning chase.
To the skies.
Okay. Okay, it's kind of cool. It doesn't go very far or very fast. That's pretty epic. I like that. Alright. I don't know exactly how his spells work, though. Oh, that's really slow. Okay. It's gonna take some getting used to. After I've cast every spell once, I'll at least know what they do and be able to use them. Whoops, I did that way too early. Yeah, damn it. Oh, wait, I still have to hold and cast it, don't I? So that's what that actually looks like when I cast it. It slows you down way too much. That doesn't do anything. It slows you down more than it slows the survivor down. And that just fucking doesn't hit? Oh my god. Vecna's actually garbage. This girl doesn't even have magic items. All of Vecna's spells just take too long to cast. Where did this guy go? He was just right here.
Endless Archon.
Oh, you just kind of ran into a dead zone, huh? Alright. I'll take that. The survivors aren't very good, but it is PTB, so there aren't, what's the word? There's no balancing to this. Weird. I have no idea how this is supposed to help.
Decisions.
I don't want to chase you. You're the person I was just after. that kind of works, but it's really hard to control, and it doesn't help. Like, it's really slow. Sup? Zip. Kinda don't want to chase you, gotta be honest. Where's the last person that I haven't seen yet? That person's going for the save, but they're injured. Where's the healthy person that I haven't chased all game? There's a Sable Ward hiding somewhere. It's not any of you. Where's Sable? I don't know. She must just be sitting in a corner somewhere, but she's not getting crows. I feel really bad, but I'm killing you. Time to see the Mori.
Join me in death.
Very creepy. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. That was actually crazy. Also, this girl found either the eye or hand of Vecna, and she hurt herself.
You pay for it.
Oh, no, this person just got the eye. What? Wait. Huh? Where's this person? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. I also have no idea who's dead on hook and who's not. I also don't know why I can see people's auras. Oh, that time was because the add-on. Oh, look at her. She's got the Eye of Vecna. It doesn't look very good. Are you dead on hook or not? I can't tell. That's really difficult to use, honestly. Oh no, you're not Moriable, so I can just hook you. Okay. I'm gonna hook you. I can hook Sable Ward. Using his spells is difficult. It's gonna take some getting used to. Bro got mimicked. The Dispelling Sphere seems kind of useless, or maybe it's something like the Artist, where you just use it for seeing. Yeah, that's more what it's like. It's just a slow-moving orb of detection. Lamau! That's really funny. Oh, I can recover the artifact. Wait a minute, what's that? Come right over here. Recover artifact. I get a different Mori because she has the eye! Damn! That was instant.
Endless Archon.
I see you. Damn. That's really hard to use.
Endless Archon.
Lamau. This is just so fun. He's not very strong, but his spells are really, really cool.
Enough games.
God, that is probably the single most brutal Mori that there is.
Hate me. You will make a lovely play.
God, it's so cool. Ah, it's so violent. Man, he's so cool. God, everyone's having fun. Even the Twitchy's still here. That was epic. That was so cool. This is the second time that somebody's brought this map offering, so I'm guessing the D&D map is on this map offering as well. All of their spells are on cooldown. Yikes. Where are all the survivors? Ah, there's one. Damn. Y'all had plenty of time to run through it. Somebody must have... Oh, they used up their toolbox. That's why it gave me everybody's aura. So now I'll always see their auras when they're on this gen. That sucks. There's nothing I can do here. Mage Hand is like way too long of a cooldown. And it lasts for way too short. Like, it's really difficult to use. That sucks. Zip. Damn, they're getting away. I gotta go and break this gen.
Let us test Constantine.
I don't know if the fly actually helps all that much, to be honest. It's really hard to tell. Vecna feels kind of bad. He's really damn cool, and his spells are really useful. But as far as actually killing people, he's not very strong. They're trying to bait out the hand. That's such a fit spell. It goes through walls and stuff, but it doesn't actually, like, cover that much area. That's an illusion, damn. Good play.
What tool to unravel them?
What are you trying to do? Yeah, so one of the survivors' perks is to create a static illusion, which is really damn cool, but I could see his aura for some reason. Oh, because that flashlight on the staircase. It's actually really good.
Join the hunt.
That's crazy. I don't know if that spell's too slow or if it's actually just bad. We vault fast. Got him. Okay. So Mage Hand is his best spell, which is hilarious because it's a cantrip and not an actual powerful spell. We're doing our best. I'm getting better with him. He takes some getting used to because he's so weird.
Perhaps this will do.
And pre-dropping doesn't even work against him, actually, because he just picks the pallet back up. I'm surprised you didn't just vault that. Because it totally would have gotten around me. Oh, that sucks. She lagged out. I feel kind of bad. She has really bad ping. I feel kind of bad for that. They am losing, so... It might be the pizza people. That doesn't mean that I need to go use the people. Oof. Let's use this. Right that way. I lost sight of this person. Let's kick this since nobody's coming over here. That's really cool to look at, even if it's not very useful. don't want to chase you. They're just having fun with the mimic. That sucks. Oh, that's really cool to look at. That's so fun.
Like the crows.
I'm also just gonna start killing you guys. We had fun. Wow, that's so bad. Alright. Zap. I'm sad. But I do want to get the Moris again, so... Wow, that slows us down a lot. I also had no idea where she went. Lamau. That's so funny. She pre-dropped the pallet and everything, and it just instantly back up. Okay, so I guess it makes sense that Mage Hand has such a long cooldown. It's just kind of sad. Because it feels like his only useful thing. Ah, there we go. Somebody's here. I also have no idea how far this goes. Oh, he can just crouch it? That's crazy. I'll just break this. Thanks. You're definitely the best looper. She's gonna go for the window because she's smart. Oh, that's open? I didn't realize that. I'm glad that it doesn't, like, hesitate, and it doesn't, like, cancel it, even if they, we could play a Wraith, I guess? That's funny. Nice. I think you're dead, too. And everybody else is just fucking around with the Mimic. Actually, let's carry her to the Mimic, and then Mori her there, since everybody's standing over there. Quit wiggling. Trying to show things off. Everybody's gone. Big sad. Goodbye. Perish. That's Matt Mercer, by the way. Famous DM. It doesn't sound at all like him. You can just see somebody in the background. She looks so shocked. That's so funny. I wish I knew where any of the survivors were. Well, there they go. Oh, hello. Okay, you're letting me do this then. Alright. Let's get somewhere a little bit more open. Come hither. Ba-ba-da! Just crouching next to her. The other guy's here too. He just did an illusion. Oh no, he's playing the lute! That's so fucked up. That's super fucked up. And they both just run away. Okay. It can hit them. Oh, good lies. Ah, he ran into the wall. Big sad. Spooky's the one that's not dead on hook? That's crazy. I never... That's just bad luck. Oh, GG's. God, he's so menacing. Hello. I can't Mori her because I never got her on Death Hook. Damn it. That's big sad. I'm sorry. Big shame. He's pretty cool. He's pure aesthetics, but he doesn't seem very good. Or he's actually perfect, actually. He's not overpowered for once. But yeah, there we have it. I'd actually say that he's like higher B tier. Like he's a perfect killer. He is very, not sloppy or confusing, but he's like, you have to know what his buttons do. Like it's a lot of process to use his abilities. Like you have to be able to, if you can switch between them and activate them quickly, then he's very good. But it can be a little confusing to, like, know when to use his powers, but when you use them correctly, it's actually pretty strong. I don't know about his sphere. It's not great. It's probably meant to, like, see people at range, but it moves so slowly that if I threw it at a distant gen, I could check 2 other gens before that even gets there, and then by that time I could probably check it myself. It also doesn't go map-wide. It, like, stops before it gets that far. So it's not even that good. I mean, the Decimated Borgo's a huge map, but you know what I mean. Anyway. His powers are strong, but they have big cooldowns, so he ends up being, like, very useful and like a Swiss Army knife of a killer, but you have to be... It's confusing to know which you should use at which times, and his, like, Spirits of the Dead are kind of rough. It's really hard to get a hit with those. But, he's so cool, and that makes up for all of it. But honestly, Mage Hand, really, really strong. So, he ends up being an all-around fair killer. So I'd place him in, like, a solid B, and I think he's perfect. Like, B tier is where the killer should be. Like, the top tiers should be brought down, the bottom tier should be brought up. B tier is a solid tier to be in. Not that I think that they should nerf only top tiers. There has to be some difference between the killers, even though it's a little unfair. Dead by Daylight shouldn't be that competitive a game to begin with. And I know that comp exists. It shouldn't be balanced around comp. Just leave it as is. I think he's great. Some parts of his kit are a little clumsy to use, but he's still so cool. So, like, they have to be very careful with what they choose to change. I love him. We'll see how that persists when I make my Survivor video against Vecna. But until then, thank you all for watching. Bye!